Welcome. You just tuned in to another episode of Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I am your host, Mr. James Yan, and we are in virtual studio. We are your nightcap of comedy. Give you guys what you need if you're driving home, and we give you a little pep in your step if you're just going to work right now. I am joined in virtual studio with some really good friends of mine, some funny ass comedians. First up, the guy that helped start all this hilarity 8 years ago. I'm talking about Miguel Colon, Sausage Castle Phenom Junior. What's going on, man?
I'm dying, James. That's exhausting.
He wanted to start off with a lot
bro.
of emotion. He wanted
man. I'm dying, man. We've had a busy week. I was doing some shows with Uncle Laser this week, so me and him
Shout out to
were
Uncle
touring
Laser.
around doing shows. We had a good time, man. We were out at Side Splitters. We shut it down in Tampa on Thursday, and I was in Wednesday night. I was out till like 4 in the morning doing. And then Thursday night, I was out till like 4 or 5 in the morning in Tampa. Friday night, I was out till like 4 in the morning with my cousins in Tampa. We went to see the Marley Brothers. Last night on Saturday night at the Sausage Castle, we're running a haunted scare trail, which is amazing. May I say that it's amazing? I'll talk about it a little bit later too, if you don't mind. But I was out till like 5 in the morning, and I'm old, man. I'm old, man.
Have you officially accepted, like, man, I'm not young anymore? Like,
bro, let me tell you, man. All I want to do is watch Law and Order that I've already seen in my house and mop my floors. That's it, man.
Fabuloso.
Oh my God! When I open the drawer and see that Fabuloso, it's like it tempts me. Sometimes I open this underneath the sink and there it is, and she's like, "Hey, baby," I'm like, "We can't keep doing this. The floors are already shiny." And she's like, "Yeah, man, but you can use me on anything. You want to do the baseboards?" I'm like, "You can get me in trouble. Get me in trouble."
I told you never to call me here. Stop.
Yeah, man. I'm getting old, man. I used to get texts from girls, you up? Now I get texts from girls in the afternoon, like, "What you up to?" And I'm like, "Nothing. Like, it's 5:30. We're not doing anything."
Anything? You mean leave my house?
Mm-hmm. Now I text my penis, "You up?" And he goes, "Nope." Sorry, player. This is a sundown town here.
Hey, you old when your Sunday afternoon is watching a Matlock just marathon and eating Nilla wafers. That's how you know.
Bro, I watched a documentary on 80s toys.
Wow.
And I literally got hit up by some people, and they were like, "Hey, man, we're going to be in your neighborhood." And I was like, I put my shades down so they wouldn't see it. They rode by. Honest to God, this is not a lie. They were like, "Hey," because I live in Thornton Park, so I live right down the road from a bunch of bars and restaurants.
Yes, you do.
And they were like, "Hey, we're going to be in the neighborhood." I was like, "Oh, God."
I got reached that point.
Documentary.
Yeah. And he's under his breath. Heroes in the half shell.
Yeah, I'm like,
Turtle Power.
Yeah, man. It's a 7-part series.
Bro, it was a great one. By the way, you old when you start watching documentaries and you love them. You're like, "Oh, this is interesting." I never knew how they made hot dogs.
And Netflix figured it out. A couple of years ago, we met with Rebecca Chaitlin, who is a Netflix producer, and she produced Tiger King.
Yes.
She met with me and Mike Busey and about some stuff. And she told me, this was like 3 years ago. She told me then, she's like, Netflix and all these channels are going to start producing a lot of 3-episode documentaries and series and stuff, because she says the 3 episodes is what the average consumer consumes of any show.
Yes.
They'll give it 3 episodes before they decide if they like it or not. And so Netflix realized that. And I am if I see it's a documentary and it's 3 episodes, I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna polish this off today."
Yes.
And even if it's bad, I'm like, "Well,
right.
We'll just try another one."
Yeah. Because we will sit now and binge. And when I say binge, if you're watching more than 1 or 2 episodes of something at a time, we're binging. That's what we do now. Yeah, so I'll watch 3 episodes in a clip and be happy as hell, especially if it's based on real life and I already know what the story is. They got me that way.
They got you. Look at that. You're at that old man age.
Yes,
like, I already know what happened. Now let's see it again.
Bro, the Mendez brothers. What's the receiver's name that was on the Patriots? What's his name?
No, you talking about Aaron Hernandez?
Hernandez, anything with the Clippers owner that got caught saying the N-word and all that good stuff, bro. Anything that already happened in the news.
Let's go back to that. Since you started, that is the weirdest form of racism I've ever seen. He's like dating every black girl and dropping the N-bomb like it's a bad thing. I'm like going, hold on.
Well,
so you're okay with half and half? Is this what we're doing
he's
here?
like, "Listen, Jeffrey, I don't mind the comfort of a warm body, but they're not gonna sit in the main living room.
Not the main one.
In the big house, Daddy.
I can't have her actually stand in the foyer.
Yeah, come on now,
Up to the
Jeffrey. You
side door.
silly.
Yeah. That was funny though. He was dating all these black women.
All
but
these
didn't
black
like
women.
black
Racism
men.
is always so ridiculous when it's like so passionately racist. You always find like he also owns a basketball team, and his whole livelihood is based on majority black athletes.
Yes.
He hires Doc Rivers to be his head coach.
Yes.
Excited for him. And,
Yes.
you know, he's like, oh yeah, that's the weird thing about racism, man. Like everybody's got with racism, everybody uses their own weird logic. They're like, no. You know, I like black people. I date them. They're good at basketball. They're just not humans. Like what? Like what is this ridiculous logic?
I still believe they got tails. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. And we all know
no.
it.
I actually figured that out. I figured that out. It wasn't
What's
about.
up?
But it was, you're gonna work with me here.
Yeah.
You see, he had no issue with it. What he had was he goes, that was the only person he could worry about losing his girl to.
Because he had money.
Yeah. He wasn't worried about another white dude.
No,
goes, I'm not worried
Jeff,
about
you may have
anybody
solved
else.
all racism. It's just a worry that I'm gonna lose my girl.
Yes. Yeah. Bro, woo, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Even in history throughout, when they were doing some malicious, evil things, and unfortunately they were hanging black folks, it was usually over a white woman, was it not?
That's how somehow
I'm gonna lose my girl. It was always
I'm
gonna lose my girl. That's always the intention.
I'm gonna
lose my daughter. I'm gonna lose my girl.
Oh,
they hired
especially
like
the daughter.
Tony Robbins hypnotist, and I bet you it hidden in between every hip hop track nobody knows. They remastered it where they're like, you only like fat white girls. It's done. I ain't gonna lose my girl. Look how happy they are.
It must be programming because there's a lot of us out there who likes the ones that are thicker and thickerest. That is
Dollar
correct.
General. If she works at Dollar General till, some brother like, yo, I'm gonna marry that one.
Walmart cashier. Dang.
Look at her walking around Walmart without some shoes.
Look at that.
Now you the Walmart cashier, so you the one doing it.
Now you are right about that.
That's why everyone's masturbating, man, because they checking themselves out.
What?
Everybody masturbating. Checking USA.
Wait, Jeff Kaufman, explain that. Why?
Because you just said everyone's you sitting here, you into the checkout girl. Well, you now the checkout girl. You're the one sitting there checking yourself out. They should just put a mirror up there. Hey, baby, you talk to yourself as you're scanning your own stuff.
Bro, that's the biggest.
No lie. Every time I pass
got.
by a mirror and I look at myself, I wink.
Yeah,
I do. Honest to God. If I walk by this, I'm like, all right then. All
right, man, that is
I
really
do the Joey all the time, man. How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
how you doing?
Picking up what you're putting down, player.
Yeah,
okay.
God. There you go, man.
That is you look good today, man. Hey,
that is the biggest scam every grocery store has now. Self checkout. Yeah, go ahead, do it yourself.
Do I get a discount by using this thing?
No, you don't.
See, here's my problem. Anytime somebody asks me to take less, I wonder if you are going to, if I have to pay less. Like, for example, would you like to sit in the bar? No, I want to sit at a table. Does the bar cheaper?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, and they walk in. Would you like to sit here by the bathroom? Oh, is there a 10% discount at the bathroom?
Ooh, nah,
I'm
never.
old now.
And they look at you. They look at you like you're crazy.
It's gonna end here.
Well, it's gonna end here. That's where I go. I heard a dude the other day say something that was so poignant because I came from the hospitality industry. He was on the Ross Pageant podcast, and he said, when I work food and people get upset, I'd be like, yo, calm down. You know, all we do is make people pee and poop. That's our job in hospitality. Yeah. That's all we do.
I used to tell people, man, we're in the spaghetti business, bro. It'll work out in the end.
There you go.
It'll work out in the end.
There you go. It ain't gonna be that serious. Now there were some days I remember working like, bro, it is B2K because B2K had an album called Pandemonium. Like, bro, there were some days that were utterly insane working food, and I seen the kitchen crash before. I mean, bad. When you know they're gonna be behind for at least an hour, and you got to go back and tell your tables, hey man, you know that Parmesan you ordered? It's gonna be a 45-minute wait on that. Hey, but I'll be right back.
I used to tell people when I trained other servers and bartenders and stuff. I was the last trainer they got. They called me the Zen coach. And so after they learned everything, I would teach them the Zen rules, and I would be like, listen, Rule number 1: the weeds doesn't exist.
There you go.
You can
There you
only
go.
be in the weeds if you give a damn. And if you
Mhm.
don't care,
You're
you're
fine.
instantly out of there. I'm like, so
Mhm.
when everything's falling apart around you, if you're trying to solve it, that's your first mistake.
Mhm.
Let Rome burn.
Oh, and number
Let
2,
Rome
blame
burn.
everybody else.
Blame the
Blame
kitchen.
I'm like,
everybody
just
else.
watch it
Yeah.
burn. And then I go, and then every now and then you got to commit a war crime. You got to pick, if there's a way you can pick one table that has to suffer so the rest can survive, that's a God move. You got to do
That
it.
is.
You're like,
That is.
you are my
And
chosen table.
when I learned that I don't have to fight, no, that ain't my job to fight. That's the manager's job. Let me go grab the manager for you. Go ahead,
It's
buddy.
all, it's all
There was
like,
a lot of lying. There was a lot of lying. See,
it's
that's
all
the
over
you like a
when it's
pilot.
over.
You lie
Yeah.
about everything. Yeah, there's a mechanical difficulty. No, you plane ain't even here.
There's a gremlin on the wing, sir. No, we're just experiencing some difficulty. We would like you to sign up for the Better Savers Club card. That's my
Yes.
favorite part now
Yes.
of flying. I'm like, did the pilot just try to sell me a credit card?
Yep.
Like, he used
Yep.
to be a dignified pilot. He used to come in. He's like a World War II ace. Get
Yeah.
on there and be like, this is no problem. It reminds me of the time when I was over Ramatilla in Italy with the Tuskegee Airmen and we were fighting a German squadron. We'll be fine. Now he's like, it's no worries at all. And in fact, with your frequent flyer Frontier Savers card, you could save 32% on your purchase of your $17 soda. You know? And I'm like,
$17. God dang. Ooh, they got them on sale today. This is
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So funny.
Those snack
man.
boxes.
Yeah.
They gave you a Slim Jim and a cracker for $15.
Yeah. It's like a prison lunch.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, real quick, man, we got 2 minutes left. Have you guys seen this crazy TikToker? This dude, he's Spanish, always has his shirt off, and he's always making prison food. I think I sent you guys.
Oh, he'll be like, hey, Bunky, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we had
After watching that dude's videos, I have decided I am never committing a crime because I would
Yeah.
not survive off the nasty food they
I don't
make
want a
in prison.
chimichanga made out of ramen noodles and a Slim Jim.
And hot Cheetos. Like, I don't.
Yeah, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Hey, Flamin' Hot Cheetos is one of the mother sauces of prison dishes.
Yes.
Okay?
That's a delicacy. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
like,
out here it's marinara, bechamel, and
yeah,
a garlic.
yeah, but in there it's like make your Flamin' Hot Cheeto bechamel with a
Uh-huh.
mix of. He's like, first you gotta save the milk in your cheeks, and then get back to your cell, spit it into your Flamin' Hot Cheetos, heat it up with friction.
Yes.
You know, it's just, all right.
Hey,
Now,
y'all want to make some? Hey, man, y'all want to make some Alfredo? Hey, man, grab some of them coffee creamers and meet me in my cell. Like,
yeah. All right,
Yes.
guys, we're ready for the Miracle. All right. Yeah, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It's like Flamin' Hot Cheetos is the garlic powder of prison food.
It
You're like,
is.
ooh, we got something here.
It
All right.
is. Jeff, real quick, man. I saw a dude take regular Lay's potato chips, a cheese sauce packet, and he made scallop potatoes with hot water.
Yeah, that's a military. That's an MRE thing.
Yeah.
When you out in the field, that's the stuff you do.
Bro, it
So
was.
they have more ingredients than we did. We had like
He's like,
4
hey,
things to choose from.
He's taking a bag of roaches and he's like, today we having lobster.
For real? Oh man, you got it, Pookie. Oh, this is dope. Oh, this is awesome, man. Y'all don't go anywhere. When we get back, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick how I think my wife is secretly trying to kill me. So I need to go check how much insurance she has on my life, y'all. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more hilarity right here on Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Like everybody, you are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. Want to remind you guys, if you are not following us on social media, I need y'all to do that right now. I need you to go to Facebook, Instagram, and now YouTube. That's right. You can subscribe, like, comment, and share all this hilarity so we can keep these things going. I'm joining the virtual studio with some really good friends of mine. Y'all know, y'all love them, Miguel Colon Jr. and Jeff Backman Kaufman. Now, guys, I think my wife, I want to get this out there for the public, y'all. So if something happens to me, I want y'all to know who to blame, okay? I think my wife is trying to kill me, y'all. Think she's
Why do
trying
you think
to
that's
murder
a
me.
secret?
Oh, damn, she told you?
No, we all know. We see her standing next to
don't-
you. She can't. You see that look in her eye, going thinking about the 10 ways she could kill you on the way to the car. I
God
see that.
bless
James,
you.
I don't think Michelle's trying to kill you, but she knows when you're gonna die. Like, she'll make that call. So it's not like she's actively trying, but when it's time, she'll make the call.
She will. She's like, hey, you had a
Yeah.
good run.
She
You
has
did
specific
good by your kids.
exercises, how she pulls the plug. She explains
Yeah.
this,
She'll
during
get
her
like one of them
workouts.
Paws of Life companies to come over, and she'll
Oh.
be like, "Let's put his hands in some clay so we could save the handprints."
That's
And
my
then you're just gonna be
wife.
laying down. You laying down in bed with a blanket, just eating Cheetos. On what's up, baby? Let me get your arm. And you don't question her. You're like, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm getting sleepy.
Amy.
Bye, dreams.
God bless my wife, man. Here's what I mean. I know she means well, but bruh, I'm not a spring chicken anymore, so it hurts. My wife gets us up at 5 o'clock in the morning and she makes us work out every day, man. I know she's trying to keep me alive, supposedly, allegedly. That's what she
Ew.
said when I was
Ew.
signing over this insurance policy for $1 million.
Mhm.
She's like, oh, we're just gonna get you healthy, baby. Sign this. But damn it, bro. At my age, it's hard for me to recoup from working out like that early and that hard.
You guys
Like
have been together for 30 years?
32.
30. I would be like, baby, how much more
She's
time
had
do you
enough
want?
of you. She's had enough.
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? You really
Hey,
you think this is supposed to go to 50 years? Come on. Let
come
me
on.
go.
Let me go.
For
Let me
sick
Let
or
daddy
poor
go.
meant 20 years.
there you
You're an
go.
old black man. I thought you know earlier.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Baby, let me go. The kids are grown now. Look at them. They're doing
You
great.
want
Look
us
at
to
them.
look good now? Baby, come
Oh,
on. Stop being stupid.
Jeez.
God
Hush
bless.
up. Hush
Stop
up.
it.
Come on. Take a seat. Take a seat, baby. We're gonna watch this
Hey.
3-part episode documentary on
The
the
Menendez
cast of Pete
brother.
and Pete. This is fire. This is fire. It's a 3-part episode cast of Pete and Pete. They got Pete Davidson playing the tall Pete and Danny DeVito playing the little Pete. This is
Hey,
good.
that's funny because I would watch that. I love Pete,
Hell
Pete.
yeah.
I watch
You'll
the hell
laugh.
out
I
of that.
interviewed that dude. I
Which
got to
Did you
one?
interview
really?
these
Or
guys.
Pete?
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
Pete or
Pete or
Pete?
Pete?
Yeah, the fat one.
Pete.
Oh, little
Okay,
Pete.
yeah.
Yeah.
Redhead Pete, right? Ginger Pete.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah. He
both
was good. He
gingers.
was good.
Yeah, they are both
He
gingers.
actually
That's
played
right.
guitar. He's a musician, man. He's a rock and roller, man.
He's
Really?
there's some he got like Pete and Pete groupies, and
Oh,
he's like, "What's up, man?"
when you talk about you have your whole life is getting paid $50 to sign photos of what you look like 40 years ago.
Hey, they still paying though?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
$50.
Come on, look at
You know, I
Fatone.
still see.
Joey Fatone owns a company where he has like 50, 60 people, and he sends these people all over the world to sign docs. Kid actors, everything, man. They don't screw around.
I will say this, man. Shout out to Joey Fatone because as a guy that was like once one in a boy band that was bigger than the world, he has managed to land on his feet and keep working, man. I
But
give him
he was
credit for that.
he's a talented dude, man. He
Yeah,
played in Rent. I mean, he was on Broadway. He wasn't just like doing a soft
true,
shoe lip syncing. I mean,
true.
he was a talented guy.
Like Miguel, you've hung out with him a few times. He seems to always do well for himself, man.
I know Joey really well, man. He's a
Yeah.
real close friend of me and Mike's, man. And like he gave us his Knight Rider car.
Yeah, I
He
love
gave
it.
you a kit?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
they loaned it. They loaned the car. They stuck it. Did he give it? No, he loaned it, I thought, right?
I mean, we've had that car for 4 years, man.
Still,
Every time we're
still
like,
on
"You
the
want it back?"
property.
Yeah. I'm like,
Who's
"You want it
paying the
back?"
insurance?
He's like, "No." Every time I'm like, "You want it back?" He's like, "No."
No.
And then he gave us a bunch of the mechanical bulls from the one of the NSYNC tours that they had.
Oh,
Joey comes over. Yeah,
They
Joey
did
comes
have
over.
mechanical bulls on one of the tours because Megan, Michelle's sister,
Hey,
is a
hey, dog, don't worry.
huge.
Hey, I'm not your
You
father.
went. Don't
You
worry,
don't gotta
Dad.
explain.
We
I'm
know
not
you
your
went.
father. Okay, you don't gotta explain this to me. All
You
right?
know the whole set list. Stop it.
That's
Yeah.
no. I'm gonna go on record. I'm an NSYNC fan. I would tell y'all that
All right.
straight up. Yeah, I ain't
I
mad
saw
at
Joey.
NSYNC.
I watched Joey alone when he
Fatone's always got.
plays that bit over at Epcot. He plays like 4 songs, goes out. It's called Joey and
Yeah,
Friends. Yeah, he's
Really, I
good,
didn't know
man.
that.
he's
Yeah,
he's
Nice, man.
he's always got stuff. He's always got stuff going on. I'm real proud of him too, man. Like there's a lot. Joey's involved in a lot of stuff, and he's also like hits you up every now and then. He's like, I'm doing this Japanese commercial. Those are always my favorite because he'll be like, it's Malaysian stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm doing a Malaysian commercial, and it's like, "Torimutsuru ga ina sinka Joy Fatone," and then he's like, and then he'll say like the line, and they'll tell you what to say, and he's like, "Miso Hano Sakasa." Oroko subs and wings, and they're like, "Oh, Joy Fatone,
Oh,
very
that was
good.
brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah, really good, really good."
Oh, that's very good, man.
Yeah,
Did he
he's
still live?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he's got a house here, but one night we were all hanging out and he cooked pasta for everybody at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
He's a good dude, man.
oh, that's a man after my own heart. You gonna cook
Yeah.
me food at 2 o'clock in the
I
morning?
once said, man, if you want to say the most Orlando statement in the world, it's let's go get some Puerto Rican food from that food truck that used to be a school bus painted in Narcoossee. You know, the one where we saw Joey Fatone the time that guy in a Tesla ran over an alligator? That's the most
Wow.
Orlando statement.
Oh, I bow to you, sir.
Yeah,
That is
I'm like,
Florida
that's
as
it. That's it.
hell.
Yeah.
That's hilarious,
I
man.
instantly know we're talking about Narcoossee.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, I know where that is.
It is funny because in Florida, there are certain celebrities that you see. Like there are certain sightings that people will always have a story about, and it's usually Joey Fatone, Shaq. Believe it or not, everybody has a bro. Did y'all know Shaq?
Anytime you see
all the
Shaq
time,
on
man.
his motor, I'd be like, yo, I just saw Shaq on his motorcycle. Let's bring the plants in. It's gonna be a storm. You know,
That's
you
hilarious.
saw Shaq on his motorcycle? Yeah. All right. Hey, baby, let's tape up the windows. It's coming.
Hey, buy peanut butter. We're gonna have to eat all.
Hey, why do we do? Hey, yo, no lie, James. My mom is one of those like hurricane, like she's always like, "What do you got for a hurricane? What do you got?" And bless her heart, because there's been some
Yes.
times where that saved me. But she's like, "Hey, I went to the store, I bought you a couple hurricane things," and she bought me like 3 jars of peanut butter, and I laughed. But then I went back and looked at my photos. There was one time a hurricane came on my birthday, and I was sitting in the dark just eating a jar of peanut butter. I'm like, why
crackers? Because he didn't have bread.
Yeah. Why is hurricane peanut butter like
it's saltines? Where's the water? I got to drink it out of the tub. I got to go to the tub to get water.
I got a jug of water. I eat peanut butter like, oh, y'all fools weren't ready.
You're right, because I think what it is, we can actually eat peanut butter at room temperature.
Yeah.
And I've tried to eat other food at room temperature. I couldn't do it. I'm a weird guy. Like the
tell you what I can
ravioli in a can.
I can eat it. I can eat ravioli in a can. Room
You
temp,
can?
man.
You
All
can?
day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ravioli in a can. Yeah. I can do it all day.
couldn't do it
That's
with the
how he
chef.
died. Oh,
Yeah. There's
I
some
couldn't
things
do
I
it.
can't do room temp too, but yeah.
There's certain foods I'm like, this gotta be hot, y'all. Like the
Yeah.
beef stews that you can get in the
Yeah.
can.
Any
like
soups? I couldn't eat a soup cold.
can't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. That's jailhouse style. Like
they'll
I'll be
find
out
me
on the
dead in
balcony
college.
with like a match trying to heat the can up.
You gotta learn jailhouse, the friction.
Jailhouse.
Hey, Bunky. Hey, Bunky, man. I got some flaming hot Cheetos and some toothpaste and some bathroom gin. We about to make a mint julep.
Man, okay, you got to be into Takis. You know.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this though: what do you buy the most of when there is a hurricane? Because we got another one coming, unfortunately. And shout out to everybody who went through Hurricane Helene, but we got another one coming. So, what is your
we
go-to
didn't go through
besides
anything
water?
here, man?
Yeah. Lotion, bro. Lotion.
Right down
I'm
the
just
right down the
pop her
street.
until I
They did.
sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, but not here. We
Yeah.
you know, Orlando, we're spoiled, man.
We were very lucky this last time. Yes, we were. But what do you guys go to get?
I was weirded out though, man. How that hurricane got all the way to North Carolina. You know, it's still
and wreck shop though.
Yeah,
not just go to North Carolina with a little bit of rain and wind, bro.
Petey Pablo took a shirt off, spinning like a
they're
helicopter.
like a helicopter. Yeah, bro, they need it. There was people in a house. There's 5 people. There's a whole family up to their chest in water waiting to get rescued.
Yeah,
and
it hit the mountainous regions.
Yes,
you know, which they're
Asheville.
not.
Yes.
Yeah.
How?
That'd be like if we had a snowstorm hit here and gave us 3 inches of snow, we'd be devastated.
We have no idea.
Because
like a blizzard. They got hit.
Yeah.
We got hit by a blizzard. That would be
for us. Yeah, because we would be prepared for it. So the mountains aren't prepared for it.
No, they never been through
sister
it.
wives and be like, "Come on now, you know, let's get out of here, baby doll. Mama's waiting in the cellar. I ain't got no eyelids because I was born from my brother.
I ain't got no eyelids.
Come on, man, get your fish hook hands and let's carry some supplies down to mama.
Oh my God, I ain't got no eyelids.
I ain't got no eyelids. So I don't think I don't see it.
Oh my God.
I see it all. I sleep like this. Like the creature from Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Mama don't got no eyelids because daddy is her brother.
Oh man. Oh, that's crazy.
That's why we got these web fingers.
Because I was just in store. I was in Publix right now, and the water's already gone. The bread's already gone.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, no, not at all, man.
That ain't right.
And we picked some stuff up, but of course we picked up peanut butter because that's just what goes in your survival guide.
Yeah,
in any natural disaster,
hurricane survival guide. You need peanut butter, you need jugs of water,
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. That's all you live on.
That's it.
See, I remember when I was broke in college, so I know what I lived off of. We had like the big sandwich. You go to Albertson for $5 and you get like this big monster sandwich.
Big
You
bread,
could pack
yeah.
into that thing for like about 2 weeks, and it was
Damn.
ramen noodles. I mean, when did what blows my mind? Ramen noodles became expensive now.
Chicken
Remember
wings
that?
did too, Jeff.
Chicken
The world
wings.
has
What the
changed.
hell?
Used to be 10
Chicken
cent
wings.
wings. 10 cent wings,
At
guys.
a happy
At a
hour.
happy hour.
You
Because
I
they were
paid
garbage food.
$25 for ramen the other day at a restaurant. I go,
Yeah.
man,
Oh,
these are
yeah,
like,
like ramen
5 for
restaurants.
$1.
My
Yeah.
friends are always like, "Hey, let's go to ramen restaurants," and I'm like, "Man, ramen's good, it's delicious, but the price point pushes
Don't
me out."
match. Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, if it was
Yes.
$10 ramen, I'd be like, "Cool, I used to buy these for a nickel." There's a pack of these
Yeah.
for a nickel, and here was the rule. Here was the rule with noodles and ramen: you use 2 packets of flavor for every packet of soup. So
That's
one
correct.
soup just gets thrown away. You're like, "This is useless. I just need your flavor package.
I need
Yeah.
extra sodium.
I need your sodium." Yeah, my
Yes, I
fingers
need
ain't
extra
swelling
sodium.
enough. I gotta see
Oh,
this
bro.
girl tonight.
But you're right about chicken wings. We'll go out to a show and I want some chicken
Stop it.
wings when I'm out
Stop it,
drinking. Bro,
man.
$20 for 6.
Dude,
Market price. Market
$3
price.
a wing. $3
Yeah,
a
when
wing.
it says market price, like chicken wings are there, like they're coming off the boat. And
Lobsters.
they're like, yeah, we got a
It's
whole share of
throwaway.
chicken wings. Whoa, fight this one. Fight this one. Come on, you know.
Chicken wings were the
Storming
throwaway part of the chicken before.
So
And
was
also,
tenders.
boys,
So was
you remember when
tenders.
chicken wings was the wing?
Yes.
Now they cut it in half. Now you say,
Correct.
oh, it's 8 wings.
Flats
No, that's
or
4,
drums.
dog.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Because
right,
drums
bro.
and flats wasn't. People are like, do you like drums or flats? I like wings.
Wings
Wings contain drums and
and
flats.
flats.
Imagine
Yes,
if you
sir.
bought. Hey, imagine if you was a cannibal and you're like, let's buy some people feet. Ooh, cool. You want toes too? That's part of the feet.
You want toe knuckle?
Yeah. Ooh, we got toe knuckle. 10 cent a knuckle.
When you
Dip
could
it in
get a
some
full
blue cheese.
drumstick for less than you could get the
Yes,
wing,
bro.
you get robbed.
Yeah.
When I was
bro.
in Nashville, I went to a place and instead of doing wings, they did buffalo thighs because it was
I-
cheaper for everyone.
I would
And it was
rock
little
that.
thighs.
I would do
Yeah.
that. I would do it. I
Yeah.
like bone in thigh. Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
that, by the way. That's a hack. If you guys are listening and you want to get some chicken and you're like, man, it's too expensive for wings, get thighs bone in. It is delicious, my people. Try it. You'll love it. You're welcome. Okay, y'all. So that's what I want to just tell y'all is my wife's trying to kill me. I think she has an insurance policy and it has your name listed on it, Jeff. So I got some questions for you. So anyway,
That's because she can't afford a real lawyer. She goes, I'm going for a personal injury attorney.
yeah,
Jeff will
I
cut
like
me a
that.
break.
Jeff. He gets it. He knows James
Yeah.
ain't gonna live for long. He gets
The worst
it.
thing is she's got all those those $20 policies because I guess
Yeah.
she couldn't get you real insurance.
No,
So
they
all
looked
the
at me.
ones
They're
you
like,
get in the mail with the
like,
200,000
ma'am.
for $10 a month.
I took him to the doctor.
She
Like,
got
man,
70
we
of
can't
those.
insure
I was
this.
like,
Yeah,
you
look
got
at his
20
guy. Look at
million
him.
in insurance. Yeah.
He might not make it to the parking lot. We can't give you $1 million. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. Back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James John, joining virtual studio with Mr. Miguel Colon Jr. and Jeff the Batman Kaufman. Now, speaking of Batman, Mr. Kaufman, you do something every so often that makes my heart smile, sir. It makes my soul feel good. You try to give back to the community, and you will offer people, a gang of people, to come with you to see a movie, a gaggle of people. There you are. And the latest movie you took everybody to, you invited folks to come out and watch, was The Joker. What's it called, Miguel?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
bless you.
Wait. There you go. Let's just say this. People were excited to come to this movie because normally you have 2 theaters for a movie. But how many did you have this time, Mr. Kaufman?
We had 4. We had
4 theaters packed full of people. By the way, he did it at the Premier Cinema movie theater. That's where the Fashion Square Mall is. I believe, Jeff, you are single-handedly keeping that mall alive. There's
every
theater alive.
You know, I'm not kidding. 100%. Every time Jeff books a movie, the people at Spirit Halloween are like, "Damn it, damn it! That's supposed to be ours, Kaufman. You know the rules."
One day, guys. One day, boys.
I'm not kidding. I saw the looks in these guys' faces, and it's like I paid their kids' college.
Yeah.
It was like they looked at me, they go, "Man, if it wasn't for you."
Yeah.
And everybody knows who's working in that theater that I think it's stupid, but the 800 people we bring is probably their monthly number.
It has to be. It has to. You
Yeah.
have.
They
Yeah, you
call
have.
up. When there's not even a good movie, they try to lie to Jeff to get one. They're like, "We're screening Mannequin 2. That's a good one. You should come by, Kaufman. Come on, come on. That's a good
Mannequin
one. We got
too.
Mannequin 2 going on.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage Pail Kids. The
Ooh.
Japanese edit.
Yeah.
There's tentacles.
It
Yeah,
was
there's
so
tentacles.
the hard part about this one was is everyone was looking forward to it.
We all were.
I knew in my heart it wasn't going to be good.
How
But I
did you
didn't
know?
realize
How did
how
you know?
bad it was going to come on when they say, yeah, we're doing the Joker, the one that a lot of people didn't like. Well, we're going to do the sequel, even though, and it's going to be a musical.
Hey, spoiler
Oh,
alert. I walked in, did not know. I saw Lady Gaga, which should have been my first clue.
oof.
There was going to be a song number. I thought there would be one where, because she lives in a
I thought
fantasy
it'd be
world.
happy.
I
Well,
thought I thought
it's a
he would have
musical.
one musical note. I thought they had one musical number because it's Lady Gaga, and that would be it. But bro, Miguel, it starts off. It seems normal. You're like, oh, this is gonna be good. It starts out kind of good. Then they start singing. You're like, oh yeah, because he lives in a fantasy world. Then there's another song. Then there's another song. Then there's another song, and then you're like, oh no,
Now
it's
picture
a
this. Now picture
musical.
this: the most depressing musical you've ever seen.
Oh
There is no high notes. It's like basically he sings every song with like he's smoking a cigarette.
yes,
And I'm sitting here going, I could get if it's a musical, but is any of these things going to be uplifting? And it was
no,
all like 1950s jazz,
yeah.
depressing jazz. And every song you're going, oh, I
Todd
think I know
Phillips was
this one.
just
And I
like,
think they got
hey,
it for free. I think that's why, because the music is in public domain, so
The
they can
music,
sing it for free.
the music numbers were so dark, Miguel. It made the musical The Color Purple seem like a
Sad, just
comedy.
sad, just sad.
Bro, it
this
was
is good.
just depressing.
I was going, man, right after this, I need something uplifting. I'm going to go see Roots again. Um,
God
I'm gonna
it
watch
was,
this the Brooder film.
yeah, bro. Wow. And here's the
man,
the
I'm going to
thing.
shotgun Schindler's List when I get home. Come on.
Damn.
This was just and the worst thing is I'm sitting at the top of the theater and you could feel the whole theater going, this sucks. And
Yeah.
then people are walking out. I'm
Walking
watching
out.
some people walk out.
People are walking out. Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, wow,
Damn,
I
walking out
did
of a
this.
free
I
movie. Yeah.
actually did this. It was
Yeah.
just so painful that we were just at the end of it. I'm out
Everybody
there.
stayed to watch The
Yeah.
Fall Guy. And that was a silly movie. That wasn't supposed to be anything more than a silly movie.
Yes.
And everybody stayed for that. And then the Joker was supposed to be a big deal. Folie à Deux was supposed to be a big deal. I mean,
It
God,
was.
we've been hearing about it for what, 2 years, maybe, Jeff?
Yes.
About 2 years they've been talking
We've
about it.
been hearing, and the thing is this, Phoenix is a fantastic actor.
Yes.
Gaga's a great actress. If you tell me Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix are going to be in a movie,
You're thinking, yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
She plays a character that is supposedly out of her mind, and it was downplayed. Harley Quinn was not this. And she goes, "Oh, I had to change."
Margot Robbie did a great Harley Quinn,
Yes.
making us feel like this fun-loving, sweet psycho.
Yes.
I didn't see Harley Quinn in this woman at all. I didn't see
Neither
anything.
did I.
I didn't see a
Thank you
villain.
for saying
I didn't
that.
see this exciting thing. It was so depressing. Harley Quinn depressed me, and that's how is that possible?
She's supposed to be like fun and funny, and look at me do crazy stuff.
And they
Harley
made this
Quinn
big thing how she had to
cartoon
sing.
series is great.
Yes.
They had this thing where they had to change her. She goes, "Oh, and I had to learn how to change my voice to sing these things." I'm going, "What voice change?"
It's the same.
Was there a voice change? You just seemed sad. There was no like accent. There was no nothing. You could have. In fact, I would have wanted to hear Gaga sing those songs.
Yeah,
rather
of course,
than
Lady
what
Gaga.
you did.
I don't want to hear Lady Gaga not use Lady Gaga's voice.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lady Gaga's got an amazing voice.
Yeah, she
and
does.
I mean, she's great. I loved what was it? A Star is Born.
Yes. We
Oh
all
my
did.
God, she was great in A Star is Born,
Yes.
man. Rest in peace, Chris Christopherson.
Yeah,
man.
God bless. Yeah, bro. It was to sum it up, man. I didn't love the first one like everybody, and I used to take a lot of crap for that. But
I didn't love the first one, but I thought too.
I understood it.
I understood.
Yeah, that's it. I understood it.
I didn't understand this.
Not at all. I was after my son went and saw it, Noah, and he came back and he said, "Dad, I just don't understand after seeing the whole movie. What was the point? What was the point?" He goes, "What was the point of the whole movie and the way that it ended? Like, I can't tell you how it ended, but he was like,
let me just say this. There's a scene. I can say this. I don't feel bad. I'm not spoiling it. There is a undercover prison rape scene.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back in.
Yeah.
No,
Guys.
no,
Yeah.
it was almost, it was absolutely pointless.
For
And
no reason.
I'm sitting here going, what was the point of this?
Yeah.
And I
Because
don't even
it's not like American History X, where
No.
the rape
No.
scene is the catalyst to you understanding this
Why he
character
is.
has no
Yes.
friends. He thinks
Yes.
he's a part of something, and he's not. They don't
Yes.
care for him. This
Yes.
was
after
just
making
a
us suffer 90% of this movie, they
Yeah.
throw that in. And I'm
For no
sitting here
reason.
going, and here's the thing. I get that this is an R-rated movie.
It was.
I get the point, but I can tell you this: people are smuggling their kids in.
yeah.
People are smuggling their kids in. Right? That was a
Kids
perfect
got to
timing.
learn
I heard kids
somewhere.
in the
There you go.
background.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what my wife's doing over there. She's giving birth again. But
But then
anyway.
they throw this weird prison rape scene in.
Yeah, they did.
And I was going, why? Just to
What
make
was
me
the
hate this
song they
movie
sung
more?
during it? Make them
Oh.
laugh. Make them laugh. Make them laugh.
You see, if they
God.
would have done that, Miguel, I would have gone, this is so sick, it's funny. But here's the problem with this movie. It wasn't like there's a scene in oh God, what was the one? Geez, the five guys who all have color names.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir
Reservoir
Dogs.
Dogs. There's a scene where
Mhm.
the guy's torturing the guy in
Stuck
Reservoir
in the
Dogs. They're
middle of
playing
you.
the
Yeah.
music.
Stuck in the
Yeah,
middle with you.
and that's sickness on an ugly humor where it's funny. And you would think that was the point they were going to do this in this movie.
They did
That
not.
they would make it so uncomfortable. You want to laugh, but you can't. You're not supposed to laugh. But
Mhm.
none of that. It was just mean.
It
Just a
was.
You know
mean
what's up
And
too,
movie.
man?
disheartening. Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
movies that have like scenes where a character gets raped, and something that is weird about that is some movies don't make that scene matter. Like you're talking about this, you're like, this is an incredibly traumatic situation that a character went through, and that's why
Yes.
I bring up American History X, because not to spoil anybody who's never seen it, but there is a scene where he is raped and assaulted by the Aryan Brotherhood that he was supposed to be a part of when he's in prison.
Mhm.
And it's an important scene to show you
Why he changed.
you are alone. You don't really have friends. These people you
Mhm.
think you love are willing to do one of the rape and murder toe to toe on the most horrible
Yeah.
stuff I can think
Yeah.
of doing to somebody.
Yes.
And it's a powerful scene. But I've watched movies where a character will get like raped, and they're like, "Oh man, no, that's
No,
not the
no, that's not
vibe."
how. No,
Yeah,
that's not the
or
experience. That's not what
or
happens in real
they
life. It
brought this stuff in the
changes.
Game of Thrones series, but it's
Yeah.
funny because I have never read the books, but they brought it up in the series how there was they tell a story of how a woman was almost, well, basically there's a lot of scenes where people almost get raped in movies, and then
Mm.
they, like, the person who saved them, they start making out with them like, thank you. I don't
No.
think
No,
No.
sex
that's
is on your
not
mind when
at
you almost
all.
had like one of the most traumatic
Dramatic.
experiences. I really
Oh.
hate movies that constantly go to, we had a traumatic experience, guess what, I'm horned up. Because I can
Oh.
just imagine going through a horrible traumatic experience, and
No.
then I'm like, I'm not this, my God, I want to cry. If you want to hold me and cry, I'm all about that. But I'm
Mhm.
not like horned up.
This is written
Oh,
by somebody who never experienced it or never has gone through it with somebody else. And
that's
that's the
correct.
hard thing when I see people write. There are writers out there who, and I call it immature writing. When I wrote my first comic books,
Or
I was
lazy.
really immature. But now that I've written them for like 20 years, I now think about that character more than I'm going, oh,
Yeah.
I've learned this dialogue from Yo MTV Raps,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and I think that's the mistake. And I think in this scene, this director, I don't know if you know, he's known for The Hangover.
Yeah. Todd
That-
Phillips. Yeah.
Yes. So other than Joker, which basically took a lot of it from The Killing Joke, which was a graphic novel, this
Mhm.
isn't taken from anything. This is him going, okay, I'm going to do the most avant-garde thing that I consider avant-garde, and these are the reasons I'm doing it. And he forgets completely about the audience.
He does.
And
He does.
that's how I think this guy failed. He couldn't find. I think he was going, those people who love the first movie, I'm going to get them to hate this too.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 100% hate. And I'm reading people online who are going, no, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I'm going,
Mm-mm.
God, you must have been taking some good gummies before
Some
you
good
walked in
stuff.
there.
Because
Yeah.
it
Good
was
stuff.
not good. It was
This
not
is
good.
theater with
Guys,
alcohol.
I saw one of the worst movies I've seen in a while. I saw the TV Glow. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Oh,
Oh, the wrestling?
Yeah.
The
No,
wrestling woman?
no, that's Glow. That's a different
it's
series. I
it's a
saw the
horror
TV
movie.
Glow. Man,
Oh.
James, it's really not. It's really
It's
not even. It's
really.
nothing.
Is it
It's
built?
boring.
Are they
It's
trying to
built.
make it seem like it is?
It's built up. It's the weirdest, obscure, kind of movie. I mean, it was just unentertaining. None of the characters ever speak in a dialogue other than this is all their voices. I was there yesterday, and when I saw it, you didn't see it. Blah blah blah. It's like watching Gilmore Girls, like the dialogue. It's just horrible. And I read the reviews on it, and people are like, "This is one of the most amazing pieces."
That's what I read. That's what
It's garbage. That's like how it was when I saw the reviews for Furiosa. Everybody was like, "This is incredible." I watched Furiosa. I was bored. Mad Max Fury Road. Mad Max Fury Road. Mad Max Fury Road was cool. It was cool.
It could have been told Furiosa in about an hour. And it drags for
it was long.
I don't care.
2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, it just drags.
And this is the thing that you hear people say, like, oh, every now and then you'll hear people gripe like, oh, you don't like it because it was a female lead. Mad Max Fury Road was a female leads killing it.
Come
the
on.
Alien series is. I know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? And then there's dudes out there who I do run into who don't want to ever see a movie because there's female leads. I do run into that too. And I'm like, this is so stupid. You watch Prey? Dumb. That movie's amazing. Alien?
Dope.
That's amazing.
Alien, yes.
But Mad Max Fury Road was cool. But Furiosa, I was just like, oh my God. And I love Anya Taylor-Joy.
It took a long time. I love her too.
Angel.
She's a
the menu.
She's one of those girls that's just odd. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like a cool, like one of those actors that you're like, they're just weird, and I like it. Like Mia Goth. I like Mia Goth a lot too, man. Yes. I saw Maxine and I didn't like Maxine. I didn't like Maxine.
I'm going to promise you why you don't like these things, and this is the way it goes. And I know how it happens.
Yeah,
they have an idea, they have a concept, but they don't have an ending. So they're writing and stuff. Okay, violence. It's like how they devised the last John Wick movie. They go, all right, we need 6 ridiculous fight scenes. So we're going to pick them out. It's like a Bond movie. We're going to pick it out. It's going to be in this country, in this country, in this country, in this country,
in this warehouse,
and at the end, we'll get to the end. We'll get to the end. Yeah. And it was the same thing. You're going, what is the ending of this thing? What does this matter?
Yeah.
Do we feel this way?
And that's how
you're not building to something.
If
you're not building to something, we're not. We walk out of there. Okay, what was all that?
Feeling unfulfilled and confused.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and that's how
it wasn't a journey. It was just you thinking you were cool or edgy, putting crap in front of us, going, "Oh, and this is what I meant by this." Yeah, but your audience.
And that's a good, because the first John Wick movie's built up on so much lore. And it's so cool and so fun. And I love the fact that the first John Wick movie that they built the lore and they didn't explain this to us. You just understand that you're watching a world. And then when they start explaining more and more, I'm like, it's taking away from the fun of this world.
Yes.
I just like knowing that all these people are involved in a world that I'll never understand.
Or be a part of.
Secrets or be a part of, but it's built correctly.
Yes, it is.
I thought that first movie, nobody knew about it.
Yeah.
I went into the theater. There were 2 of us in there.
Yes.
And I knew because my buddies were comic book guys and I'm a comic book. They said, no, you got to see this. And I walked and I go, wow, this was amazing. And I remember trying to tell people how great it was. And they go, come on, it's Keanu Reeves. And that's what they said 8 years ago
about the Matrix.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And now Keanu Reeves, they're going, oh my God, it's Keanu Reeves.
It's Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. It's so cool. Before we go, guys, we got a couple seconds left here. Where are you gentlemen going to be this weekend performing?
I'm not performing anywhere this weekend. For the month of October, we're running Haunted House Scare Trail over at the Sausage Castle. You can go to mikebusey.com/Halloween. We've got an interactive scare trail run by the people at Tales of Terror. It's fully interactive, 18 and up. You can pay for the full interactive experience where they will touch you and kidnap you and grab you. I will tell you that one part of the scare trail almost made me throw up. It was so cool.
Oh, wow.
So you go to mikebusey.com/Halloween and you can see all the Halloween activities we have going on.
Very nice. I'll actually be performing this Saturday, the House of Laughter, run by my man Darius. Shout out to him. He's doing a theater show in Eustis. It's going to be me actually hosting that event with Joe Latham and comedian Funny Bone and Dwayne Williams. Please go to my social media. Check this out. He is a homegrown booker, man, and promoter, and he's doing a great job in Eustis. Shout out to Darius. Please come out and support it. Go to my social media to get your tickets right now. Jeff, what are you doing on Saturday on Real Radio?
Well, we have Under Oath. Under Oath is playing. We got our show, which is always fun. We're killing it, having a good time doing that.
Yes.
The next movie we're doing is next month. We're doing We're doing Red One with Chris Evans and The Rock.
There you go.
You know how bad the Joker is? I am excited about Red One.
Yeah.
I am so excited about this movie.
I'm going to say this, and people don't say it a lot. Chris Evans is underappreciated as an actor, especially in comedic roles. He's very
a good
fun.
wise ass.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
A great one, man.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be doing, people. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're your Monday nightcap of comedy. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Now, Jeff, you have the honor
Stay safe, guys.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
the
Yeah, tell
hurricane's
people that.
coming. Let's
Another
hope
one.
it doesn't hit us right on, but be
Yes.
prepared. Don't be like these people who don't think that. Park your cars and high. If you can get your cars as high as possible, do that, because people don't realize the water is going to eat your car away. It's going to be over your car in certain places. So park it high on the driveway or put it in a garage. Do not leave it out. Trust me, you're going to be upset as hell when you come out in your car trying to find that insurance claim. Is going to be a beast.
They will total it, and that's exactly what happened in my son Isaiah's car the last hurricane we had before Helene. It got flooded.
High up.
Yes, they will actually have to total it. So yeah, he's telling you the right things, people. Thank
And
y'all for
don't
listening.
buy any cars when you hear people like, we've got all these cars from Louisiana for sale.
Nope.
They're full of crawfish.
They were flooded. Yeah, they were. They're going to smell like a craw boil. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. My name is James John. That's Miguel Colon Jr. This is Jeff Batman Coffin. Jeff, you have the honors of telling them what they need to do.
Take your ass to bed.
We out.